X-Men Dark Phoenix trailer reaction. I go by the name of Johnny Massacre and welcome to my channel. Here we go.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
He's going bald. I swear he's going bald. Fox, now owned by Disney. Great.
The mind is a fragile thing. Takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
That's a good line. That's a fucking good line.
Charles.
Something's wrong. What did you
I had to
do?
keep her stable. I protected her.
He's gone bald. He's torn. He's trying to do the right thing, but look, he's unleashed a monster. Nice graphics.
Another word for that.
Jennifer, you're so beautiful. I love you.
I came looking for answers.
Hey, babe. Got your answers.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't.
I relate to these characters.
Begin to comprehend what you are.
Storm, all the women are looking rather sexy in this.
And what?
We didn't come here looking for answers.
Fassbender, the man Fassbender himself.
Jean,
Cyclops so nerdy, but he was in the comics too.
she's all rage,
She's pissed.
pain. And it's all coming out at once. Jean lost control, but she's still our friend. This is your fault, Charles. The world is on the brink.
Yeah, Cyclops is bad.
Stop it sooner.
That's why he's pissed.
We're always sorry, Charles. And there's always a speech. And nobody cares.
No one gives a fuck, mate.
There's still hope. Don't do this.
The right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Dark Phoenix. Okay, so that's kind of an interesting one. It didn't set the world alight. Let's be honest. I don't think anyone is going to come away from that trailer going, oh my god, did you see the new X-Men trailer, Dark Phoenix? Calling up all your friends, telling them to watch it. You've got to see this trailer. It's not going to be like that, is it? This has kind of come from nowhere. I think the world is experiencing a bit of superhero fatigue. We've had the Avengers and Ant-Man and all this stuff. They're relentless. Even 4 years ago, people were saying that superhero fatigue is going to set in and these films are going to start tanking at the box office, but they continue to set records. However, don't you feel the fatigue? Don't you feel a little bit of fatigue? This is basically like a poor man's Avengers, and I don't even really like the Avengers that much. It's kind of come out of nowhere. The X-Men has had a lot of films out in the last 10 years of varying degrees of popularity and success. The last one was pretty successful, but none of them are anywhere near like Avengers level of popularity, which is kind of weird because X-Men was always bigger than Avengers in the comics. People love the X-Men, but now I believe Fox is owned by Disney, so it'd be interesting to see what Disney are going to do with all these characters. It is nice that we've got this other superhero saga where it feels a bit different, so maybe it's not a good thing if it gets sucked into the Disney devil, but I mean, let's try to be positive about it. The script was quite good. There was a great line at the beginning about how the mind is fragile or delicate. Fragile. It just needs the slightest tap to be sent in the wrong direction. That's pretty well written. But just a few well written lines don't a great movie make. That is quite kind of reassuring though. So the writing seems alright. And this trailer was very character driven. Of course there were special effects, but it wasn't like the Golden Gate Bridge falling down in an apocalyptic earthquake or anything. There was a few special effects, but it was mainly centered on the characters. So I don't know whether they're saving the big guns, the big CGI for later, and they probably will, because these days they show all of the movie and all the special effects before the movie comes out. But it could be the case that this movie is very character driven and the special effects are kind of a little bit peripheral. So it's interesting they went that way. We'll have to wait and see what the true flavour of the movie is. But the characters seem to gel pretty well. Fassbender, he's a great actor and he was doing his best as usual. So that is reassuring. just don't think Fassbender is right for Magneto though. If you look in the comics, Magneto is a bit more muscular, and he's got this silvery mane of hair. I don't think Fassbender fits the role as well as Hugh Jackman did for Wolverine, which is the best example of a Hollywood actor fitting a comic book character. But I mean, he's a good actor, so it's fine. And then you can see Professor Xavier's going bald in this one. He's finally gone bald. So I don't know why the fuck he went bald, actually. So that would be an interesting subplot. Xavier's receding hairline. Jennifer Lawrence is in there doing her thing. And I mean, I'm probably going to forget this trailer in about, well, as soon as this reaction video ends, which tells you all you need to know how I feel about it. But look, I didn't hate it. I don't think it was terrible. I'll be interested to see the next one. But I think this is quite a sad indictment of Hollywood in general at the moment, because I always seem to come away from trailers saying it wasn't terrible. And if that is a positive, that just shows you that the standards have sunk so low that even if it's not shit, that's kind of a win for Hollywood. I mean, come on. Why can't you just make an amazing one like the Christopher Nolan Batmans or something like that? Or make an R-rated one. Just spice it up a little bit. I'll be interested to see what people are actually saying in the comments for this, because I can't imagine people are freaking out over it. I reckon people might be saying it's a little bit dull. Should we just delve in there quickly? Have a little look. Nova Quinn. I'm torn because there was supposed to be a sequel to this. Okay, so he's a bit of a nerd. He's well up on all the canon and stuff. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be too negative, to be honest. Someone said, where the fuck Logan at? Everyone just wants to see him. Okay, so there's nothing really that negative, to be honest. This guy says, a little underwhelming. Dark Phoenix is one of the most powerful beings in Marvel Universe, but the trailer makes it look like she's some basic bad guy. Another nerd of X-Men canon. More people asking for Hugh Jackman to come back. People dissing nerds like me. We're in the same boat. That's a Japanese guy dissing nerds. So maybe everyone in Japan hates nerds, but Japan's the country of nerds, so that's a little bit hypocritical. Everyone's saying no Logan. No one gives a fuck about the X-Men. Someone said, wow, super cool trailer. Meh. So yeah, it's not exactly setting the world alight. It's just ticking all the boxes, giving people what they expect. Only 3,000 views, so this is pretty fresh. It's only just come out. To summarize, X-Men Dark Phoenix trailer, nothing revolutionary, nothing particularly exciting, but nothing terrible or bad either. Stay tuned to see the next trailer. Hopefully a little bit more will be revealed. I went by the name of Johnny Massacre, and thank you for watching once again. I'll see you on the next one.